So it's time for class. It got cold outside. This wind started up yesterday morning at around 5 a.m. when I got home from work. And this wind started howling and shaking up trees, and that's when the cold got here. And also, I didn't bring my blocks. I brought my roller because I like it. And they also have these balls here. Weighted balls. I could maybe use that. But I mostly need this right now. This music is playing too, like in the speaker. It's like it's right there. There's these little turn knobs where you can put on a volume. I just came in and it's on. It's not bad. So I see this craft in the sky that I could see its red light, and it had the flashy front lights. I know that airplanes got those flashy lights. They're like alerting lights. But it was moving so fast though and low. I'm headed to the gym right here, and it's just in front of me heading toward the gym area. Going right up over Ritterman, like zooming through the sky. I'm like, I don't know who that is, but I gotta pay attention to the road. I can't be like, it hasn't ever been a problem. I'm hyper aware. You could also hear the train passing in here. I'm about to start because I need to. And so, also I needed to put these in reverse too. That's the thing. There's only one other person here right now. He's in the weight room. He's like an older white dude. I'm glad he's got the door closed. So I'm going from this way today, because there's like these metal bars in the floor, and I'm longer than the width of those, because there's one on that side too. I probably just need some water. I'll be right back. maybe I'll leave the door open. I mean, all that's out there is a parking lot, and whoever comes in. But I'm late for class right now. But yeah, so an airplane has all these other lights, like per wing, per tail. This one didn't have that. It just had a solid red one, solid red light in the back, and then flashing white lights in the front. And it was just zooming down, like right in front of me. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, work was good today. Like, they did a good job. There was no waste. Everything went to the truck. That's a perfect day. No spills. No spills and berries. Not with me.
Here. Welcome to the space of yin.
Hi, Tina.
This class will release the fronts of the thighs and open up a little bit of your backbend experience. So this might be a little challenging. Be aware. Keep yourself calm and equanimous. Let's start off with the bolster. I want you to find your bolster or a nice big pillow. And then you can either come into a squat or any seated position. I want you to sit on the bolster. It's not so hard. And then, now we're going to fold the knees back. So we are in an elevated Virasana, supported Virasana position. I want you to reach under and move your butt cheeks a little bit away. And let's stay in Virasana position for a few breaths. And if you want a little extra while we're in Virasana, we can fold the feet so that we can work a little bit the big toe joint. This is not mandatory, and if you feel any pain in the knees or it gets a little excruciating around the toe, I want you to point your feet immediately. We won't be here that long, so even if the pain is quite intense in the foot, this is quite good for the big toe. Stay just about 5 breaths. Bringing the mind into that calm, exploratory, equanimous state. Where can we release mental resistance, physical resistance? Where does that line of pleasure and pain begin to dissolve? 2 more breaths. Last breath. Reach down, we'll point the feet for the next one. Might have been quite intense for many of your big toes. Then let's reach back behind. We're coming into Supta Virasana on the bolster. So I want you to lean back. The whole chest supported. Slide the feet back. If we need a little extra support underneath the head, you can take a block. Place the head on the block. I'm going to lift the rib cage a little bit and get some nice space in the rib cage and along the hips, the abdomen, turning the palms up. No sense in stretching the neck here. Just let the whole body soften. What hard edges are present that can release. For some of you who are very comfortable here, you could even explore removing the bolster, or removing the block, seeing if that's more comfortable or less comfortable. Making sure there's no pain in the knee joints. If you do feel pain in the knee joints, we want to exit the pose, potentially elevating the hips a little bit more, or bringing the knees closer or wider, depending on what relieves the pain in the joints. Settle in, allowing the weight of the body to unfold places of tension, places of tightness. No fight, no force. Allow the awareness to scan through the body, moving from subtle to gross, from pleasure to pain, from comfort to discomfort. Remaining equanimous and aware. Just 5 more breaths here. Be present with all that you feel. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. The last breath. At the end of this exhalation, lean lightly back, taking the feet out from underneath you and slide the hips down. We're going to move the bolster out of the way. Roll the spine down, reach above your head. Let's find that block. Now we'll take a supported bridge pose. It should be more accessible after Supta Virasana. So we can turn the block on its lowest setting, on its medium setting, or on its highest setting. Choose what you think will most comfortably support your body. Placing the block now underneath the sacrum. You can bend the knees. Just allow yourself to experience a supported bridge. If the block is too hard of a surface, you can grab the blanket and place it on top of the block. You have the option to stay here with the knees bent, or the option to extend the legs. When you extend the legs, you can bring the feet onto the inner edges of the hip joints, but don't try to hold the feet in any particular way as long as the heels are on the ground. Stay here for a little while, breathing, feeling. Allow the weight of the body to release itself, soften. If it's too much, if there's pain that would lead to damaging the body, reduce the height of the block. If If even the lowest setting on the block is uncomfortable, you can use the bolster instead. Now we have the option to remain where we are, to return to bending the knees, or to explore folding the feet around the block, which we could do by bending one knee, reaching down with the hand, holding onto the block, and bending the foot until it snuggles itself around the block, increasing the sensations along the fronts of the thighs, the fronts of the pelvis. Let the body hang, pivoting around the axis of the sacrum, pivoting around the folding of the joints of the lower back. Find the place of balance, making any little adjustments or movements. If the knees eventually reach to the ground, that's okay, but don't try to push them into the ground. Hanging, feeling, floating, folding, breathing. Be sure to stay on the block if you feel yourself departing from the block. Redistribute your weight. Just a few more breaths here. Gently take both hands onto the block and bring the knees back to the original supported bridge pose. Taking the hands now to the hips, help the hips off of the block and then remove the block. Carefully settling the sacrum on the ground, knees towards each other. Separate the arms and legs, lie down. Moving the sacrum into a good position. Let the body come back to rest. Now let's bend the knees again and hug the knees slowly, delicately into the chest, releasing any tension in the lower back. Interlacing the fingers, giving yourself a squeeze in. Feet together, knees close together, toes lightly pointed. Slowly release, rolling over onto the side. And then inhale, let's return to a comfortable seated position.
I can't.
Allow yourself a moment to feel the impact of the backbending experience when we open the hips, open the sacrum, open the front of the pelvis. Can be emotional, challenging. When we remain equanimous in the face of pain, that helps us find equanimity. If you haven't already, then a long deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's open the eyes. If you really enjoyed the space of yin, I want to invite you to my online channel Om Stars, where we do longer yin practices that target different areas of the body, live classes as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.
Choice, run. How dare you insult the universal circuitry? Olive and honey, cover land, and demanding your action of the Lion of Judah. Send down fire, come, hold gun, exemplary. Your historic political presidents, which you somehow cannot revisit with any, for you blitz out relevant sense. You keep suggesting Geneva Conventions when who trampled upon their ordinances? Treaty immediate break-in. That's just how politics is. Of peace and rest assured, but also them coming with condolences. Decoy tactics, diversion wings, stationary and memoirs. Conference table of the ill thinking of the well-spoken. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the whip is major political jargon among them. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like his spew across your back then. They spoke of crusades and of infidel. As the noose tie above the suit them. The host of heaven give to them what suit them. Them in a drastic let loose yen to solve a horrible human treatment embedded problem. When humble to the King of Kings will free them. They go wait till splitting potents reach to greet them with gunshot and blue bombshell and still like just oh well which farewell face of this earth. And it's out of our road we get dispersed to the west side for the world. Oh, some of the costliest things, they were not tangible, it's how you angle something. Angle something. Some of the costliest things, it was not tangible, it's how you angle something. For what they can do, for how they can work. Yeah, their wealth, their worth, their wealth, their worth. Precious like commodity, the only thing you have to give, their wealth, their worth. The body and the energy, the life and the liberty, their wealth, their worth. Some of the costliest things, they were not tangible, so you angle something, angle something. Some of the costliest things, it was not tangible, so you angle something. They said get over that one already. Them things gone already. When you look to see it is a present new story, a current untold being exposed to the world. Man will still seek advantage. Well, how much is enough advantage? While the others between sink and swim. Know these things, they could tell you not to do these things. Some of the costliest things, they were not tangible, it's how you angle something, angle something. Some of the costliest things, it was not tangible, it's how you angle something. For what they can do, for how they can work. Yeah, their wealth, their worth, their wealth, their worth. Precious like commodity, the only thing you have to give, their wealth, their worth. The body and the energy, the life and the liberty, their wealth, their worth. Oh, they said get over that one already. Them things gone already.
I'm going to continue listening to Doe Congo, Your Mercy Seed. See ya.